YouTube channel, and I just wanted to talk to you briefly about being disabled and running your own home-based business with a disability. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, when I started my home-based business, it was because I became disabled, and that was about 3 years ago. And life is pretty good now, but I want to tell you a little bit about my experience because you may be in the same boat that I was about 3 years ago. And I was eventually diagnosed with fibromyalgia and several spinal conditions that didn't allow me to go back into my my job, my workforce, traditional workforce. But I spent my working years in retail management, and I was doing that since I was 17 years old. And through the years, and fast forward about 25 years later, I started feeling very tired all the time. I was constantly in pain. I was working a sales rep job for a large power tool company, which I won't mention the name, because it was a great company. And I started just not feeling well and was tired all the time. And granted, I didn't always take great care of myself, but enough to where I'd always been pretty healthy and no major surgeries or anything like that had ever happened in my life. So that took me to several doctors, and then finally I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. But what that also left me with was out on disability that only pays you about 50% of what you were actually making in the workforce. So bills, started piling up, and my husband was the sole, breadwinner here, and he was, working for the post office. And although a good income, our lifestyle was on two incomes. It was based on two incomes. So our bills were also based on two incomes, and here we had cut, half of mine. And I know that the economy today is horrendous. It's the worst since the Great Depression. I'm not that old, but I've talked to my mother about it, and even she's really amazed by it. So that's what I wanted to talk to you today about, because when I started looking to do something, I knew I couldn't go back to the traditional workforce, and I turned to the internet, and I started with a company. It was an MLM company, and I did pretty well, but after it was all said and done, after about a year and a half, I was broke. In fact, I was about $4,000 in debt. So I wasn't turned off from that, though. That was not for me. One thing that they didn't have was a marketing plan, a marketing system, something that I could actually go out there and do, being someone who, didn't have a whole lot of experience about marketing. So I regrouped myself and decided that I was going to learn as much as I could about marketing. And that's a slow and painful process, trust me. But you have to know what you're doing if you're going to see any kind of results on the internet. So if you're currently laid off from a job, collecting unemployment, if you find yourself disabled like I have, then I really urge you to do your due diligence. Find out all of the different ways to market. And if you are looking to do something from home on a full-time or even a part-time basis, then I have a couple of resources for you that I think are going to be a real bright spot for you. And you can find those links on my page, and I hope that you're able to click through those and read through it. I'm not here to have anybody throw money at something that isn't going to work. I'm actually here in person to tell you that these systems are absolutely fantastic, and how they work and how they address people coming into internet marketing brand new and not knowing anything. The training is phenomenal. They teach you how to not just look at one area of marketing, but also all of the ways to market, so that, and some of them are no cost, and so you're not throwing a lot of money into advertising. I did that. I bought leads. My advertising budget in my first company was $2,000 a month. that system is another company, and it'll link through there, so I'm not going to say it here. But I hope that